Hi, I've got 8 minutes to try and get across to you the fact that MellaniuM technology is a very powerful tool, and in the next few years this type of technology used to make 3D environments will be commonplace. The most important thing to understand about MellaniuM technology is it can be used with very simple computers. We don't really need very expensive equipment. The whole idea is to bring 3D models into a gaming platform that can be made into a very realistic environment. In MellaniuM right now, we've already been commissioned to do a couple of jobs. One of them was to actually produce a full-scale model of an anode refining vessel. Here, in this particular environment, it's about 120 feet by about 120 feet. The furnace itself is full scale and can be entered easily. You can actually go into one of the feed ports and travel up and down the full scale model. This is a complete replica of a designed furnace used for refining copper. The individual color scheme shows that the brick is placed for very specific reasons in high wear areas. There are certain types of technologies involved in this furnace to manufacture the copper more efficiently, more productively, and the whole furnace has been designed for quick manufacture and ease of installation. As you can see, the environment is thoroughly believable. You can literally walk up and down this model just as if it was an actual particular furnace. Now here, for you aficionados of motor cars, there's a Mini Cooper. We can actually envisage in the near future the possibility of having complete auto museums. Very, very clean, realistic models of any type of car you want can be made. A 3D model is actually has got full reflective properties on the glass and the paintwork. It looks absolutely spot on. And in fact, in the near future, you'll be able to get inside it and drive it away using the Unreal 2 engine. So you'll have a virtual street, virtual tours. You'll be able to wander down some farmyard, wander off. It'll be literally, it will be available in the near future. Now here, what we've got is an actual ancient museum. This isn't a real museum. This is a virtual temple. A recreation of an ancient Egyptian temple. There's hieroglyphics on the wall. There's decoration with the papyrus. There's ancient urns colored just like they would be in the 3,000 or 4,000 years ago. There we've got statues of Anubis and Osiris. So literally, it's possible to download these worlds onto your computer and investigate them and examine them yourself. Here we've got the Taj Mahal. Literally downloaded a 3D model, full-scale replica of the Taj Mahal. In the future, it will be possible to download any ancient artifact, any ancient building like the pyramids, or as you see here. And here's an example of what we talk about when you get the realistic trees and environments. The wind itself can be seen in this. You can actually have the trees moving, the leaves move, and you actually have very realistic environments to be able to. There again, there's an eagle on its nest, and in this particular area we've got a flock of bluebirds. The birds are literally recreated exactly as they would be in real life, and you can examine them. So it's possible to make a natural history museum with any kind of animal or bird, anything you wish to recreate. It's possible. So in theory, you could have your own aviary with every type of bird you could possibly think of, recreated in 3D for you to wander around and enjoy. And as I said, the important thing is that this is possible on any computer. with high bandwidth internet access, you can download all these types of worlds. They could be, as we've got here, recreate scale models of dinosaurs in an environment. So you could literally have a natural history museum again, completely filled with ancient dinosaurs. In this particular case, we're talking about art museums. In this case, we've actually generated a virtual art gallery of Johannes Vermeer's paintings. You can wander around them, and obviously it would be possible to generate a virtual museum, whether it be the Louvre, the National History Museum, the Smithsonian, any type of 3D museum that exists right now. The models and the art can be recreated to actual perfection. The paintings themselves are high resolution, and I think we've got somewhere in the region of 70% of Johannes Vermeer's work here. So you could do it with any artist. You could do it with any collection of art that exists right now. Make a virtual 6-story museum filled with impressionists, expressionists, pre-Raphaelites, abstract art, anything you wish. So it's absolutely possible right now to recreate, say, the Louvre Museum, put all the art in exactly the right place, and then wander around it at will. It would be perfect. Then when you went to the real museum, you could literally walk into the museum and know exactly where you wanted to go to see the paintings you want. You would know the place like the back of your hand. There's a famous painting girl with pearl earring, and this obviously is perfectly acceptable, and it would give you the perfect reason to be completely acquainted with any artist. I haven't included in this particular selection, but we do have a fantastic museum of ancient Egyptian art as well. And here's one of our recreations, one of our favorite items. It's the recreation of a Spitfire. We've actually had comments where people have asked us, where exactly is this? They'd like to visit it. But this is, again, an AutoCAD 3D model. It's a virtual Spitfire brought into an environment, and in this case it's surrounded by black and white pictures from a scrapbook of a relative of one of our engineers, his grandfather, that got shot down and died in the Channel flying a Spitfire 5B. So he recreated the entire plane and filled it with all the black and white pictures from his grandfather's scrapbook. It's absolutely brilliant. You could spend at least half an hour to 3/4 hour just wandering around this environment, looking at the pictures, and just in absolute awe of the situation. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll certainly be posting more of this in the near future. Thank you very much.